All right, we're on a frozen lake. We pulled the sled out here. We didn't bring a snow machine today, but our truck's parked, I don't know, half mile that way. Today we're going fishing and we're gonna try to target, or we are targeting, Burbot. And it's a lingcod that is in the rivers here in Alaska. And we're chopping up some of this salmon that we caught ice fishing a few weeks back. And we're gonna be using the heads and the tails as bait. All right, we're on a frozen lake. Ariel's gonna dig down and with the shovel and see where the ice is. Looks like she found it already. We got our sled dogs. Sled dog 1, sled dog 2.
Did you bring the skimmer? Oh my god. You're not in the water?
No, not yet. No.
Clear away, boys! Get out of here.
Go, Bennett. Get it, babe, get it.
This is why they invented gas power drills.
Okay, go ahead. not over 15 feet, I'd say. So I hit the bottom. I'm gonna go up a little. Now I'm jigging.
Now that we're out here and all settled, we figured this would be a good time to tell you about some of our experiences in Alaska, particularly this one where we've been trying to go ice fishing.
Yeah, so we're targeting Burbot, which is a freshwater lingcod, and this is our third attempt to get our lines in the water. And as you can tell, we finally got out here and we got to fishing. Our first attempt, we kind of drove north from our house in hopes to find one of the creeks that crosses the park's highway. But with the way they plow the road, there's just nowhere for us to park to access the creeks. So that was kind of a bust, didn't work out.
So we had fun driving up the highway and just kind of looking for spots, and it was just a good learning lesson. And then the second day, we had a game plan. We were going to bring out our snowmobile and head out and try to put in our lines closer to the Susitna. You can set lines in certain areas of the Matsu Valley, and that's one of them. So we were all set up to set our lines for Burbot and come check them the next day. But when we got out there, it was super deep, and we just decided it'd be better to come up with a different plan. We actually have a bunch of footage from that day. It's really fun. We saw lots of moose, but didn't actually get to fish.
So this is our third attempt, day 3, and we ended up at a local lake called Big Lake, and it's our first time here. It's actually pretty awesome. It's a beautiful lake. We cut through the ice. It's about, they say it's about 25 inches deep, and yeah, it's pretty thick. But we are jigging. We have some jigs on our little ice fishing poles, and we're gonna see what happens, see if we can get any bites.
So it is better to fish with bait for these fish, but this is a no bait lake, so we do have to use jigs. And I think it's kind of hit or miss here. There are burbot in this area, but they're further north you go, and those rivers are more concentrated. But we made it out here, and we're gonna fish for a few hours, probably until nighttime.
And I have my hole on the other side over there, so I am gonna start fishing.
So this is a great experience that every time we go out, we kind of never know what to expect. We try to do our research ahead of time, but it just turns out to be different, especially because it's winter and there's quite a bit of snow on the ground. This lake is awesome. When we got here, there's like basically like a paved roads on the lake. So there's all different places you can go. You can trek it on foot, which is what we did, bring snow machines. We've seen bicycles, dirt bikes, all sorts of different things.
So we've been out here for probably 2.5 hours, maybe 3 hours, and sun's gone down. So no bites yet, but they do get more active at night. So we're gonna keep at it for a little while longer before we call it quits.